Hello my friend trader, this is Mario from fxotherway channel, a channel for traders run by a trader. Before I share with you my humble experience, just would like to ask you a question. How many indicators have you tried in your trading career? I tried many of them. Well, I might say quite a few thousand. Do they work? Sometimes they do, obviously. For me, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. What about you? For me, they work, let's say, half of the time, 50%. It's as if I was tossing the coin, so need to put some more filters on them in order to succeed. In this video, I'll tell you why indicators work half of the time only, and what you need to do, what you need to take into account to make them work, to make you a successful trader. So let's start the rock and roll. Well, I got in front of me CCI Adaptive Smoother, which is commodity channel indicator. I'm not going to talk about it. It's got a settings which I made special ones for me, but let me show you. I come back to the regular settings, I reset the indicator and will show you. And what does it say? It tells me that every time when it appears green, I should buy. So I buy here, yeah? When I buy here, obviously the market starts falling. After I got the selling signal here, when I sell, the market is rising. And so on and so on. Here I got the signal. Obviously, if I buy it, put the stop loss long enough, maybe I get 1-to-1. So basically I got the selling signal here. Of course, I will do some pips here. 100 pips, but the stop loss, you know, the risk is 230. It's bloody big, isn't it? It's 1-to-3 return to reward to risk ratio. So it doesn't work. So what I wanted to say, indicators, all of them, or most of them, are based on price only. So if you got two factors in the market, one which is price, and it's let's say it's a vertical line, so we got the price here, yeah? And we got another factor which is time, and time we put over here on horizontal line. We got two factors which work together. Remember from the school, probably, if you got two-dimensional space, which is a surface, we just cannot operate with one single variable. So we cannot operate with price only and take it into account to succeed. How would you like to make money that way? You have to take into account the other factor as well, yeah, because basically what we're trying to do, we're trying to find the market balance based on two variables, which is price and time, and all indicators are based on price only, or 95% of them. Well, there are volume indicators, but volume is also a derivative of the buying power, whatever, of the price somehow. So you know, we just don't make ends meet in this way. So what I want to say, price is the only half of this equation in order to find the solution for the market. If you want to win on the market, we have to take into account those two variables, which is time and price. And no indicator will show you here when to buy or when to sell in the sense of the price. It only signalizes you the change in price. That's the serious issue, isn't it? So I may ask, what's the common sense of trading based on price only? We have to take into account the time. As you probably know, I have been studying WD Gann for many years already, and one thing I know, that time and price, they are interchangeable. That's what WD Gann said. So price equals time, as I say here, and in the other way, time equals price. They are equal. That cannot be a situation when the price jumps 2000 pips in 3 days, because then market is in imbalance. We learned already that on the market, any market, not only on the Forex, the market always is looking for the balance. The balance where the buyers and the sellers are satisfied at a certain level of price in a certain time on a certain date. And we forget about this date. I'll show you what I mean by that. When you got a sign like that, and the price, for example, rises like this, like crazy, rises amount whatever, 1,000, what we've got, D1 is 1,760 pips. Price has risen. So it's not balance in the price, because by simple geometry, you might see that the price has risen 4 times faster than the time. If it balances with the time, it should be a square over here somewhere, something like that, let's say. So here is the right area where the price and time are squared, as WD Gann used to say. Maybe even the square is even bigger, something like that. That's why the market stopped here and after went further. The same story, we got the next chart, like here. Look, this one. We've got here the price dropped. This is on, we are actually on Euro USD. The price dropped very quickly. It was 2014, 15, was it Brexit or whatever was that? And the price has fallen very sharply. And when it found the balance, it was looking for the balance and found the balance somewhere here already. Look, it's nothing special. It's simple geometric figure, a simple square. The price and time, they found the balance where it is exactly at the middle of this waterfall here. Look, it's somewhere here, this line. That's the balance. Here in halfway the price found the balance, and here started another cycle. That's how it works. So price and time, they're always interchangeable wherever you go, on whatever chart you might see. Here's same story, look, bam, it's fallen so much. But the speed, the price fallen, the market went downwards, was such a big that the market had to find the balance. Where? Here somewhere. That's the square. More or less. If you made it precise, it would be precisely here. Price and time balanced at this level. Price and time, they are equal, as I told you at the beginning. What to do? Oh, what is that? It's loony. Oh, it's Monday, Sunday evening, the market just started. What is that? It's loony. It's USD Canadian dollar. Have you seen this gap? That's interesting. Gaps, if you don't know, gaps usually appear at the beginning of the trend. Most of the gaps are closed very quickly. If this don't close today, it will mean that something's going on and the trend is going sharply rise. We'll see in a couple of days. Loony. It's interesting. Same story. What's about Euro USD? Have we got a gap over here? Or we haven't on the daily? No, we haven't. What's interesting, it is a gap. It is a gap because the market closed on Friday here and opened here. What is interesting, Loony and Euro USD, they don't go the same direction. Usually, when Euro USD rises, Loony falls. So they are not directly correlated loonie with dollar, but here we see the situation, there's something like coronavirus. So let's go back to this issue with timing. So always when you will try to find your way on the market, always try to determine where the market will turn. And I strongly advise you to learn what you've been taught in the school on math lesson, on geometry, to find the place where the market returns. Always price is equal to time. And the other way, same story. Time is equal to price. When you apply it, you don't need any indicators to make yourself a good trader. You might see many of those examples I've shown you in my other videos already how to determine market cycles, the length, like half of the period and the whole period, because if you cut in half this area, you probably will find that it should be somewhere in half this area or here, wherever. That's how market works, and it makes cycles. Same story from here. If you get this square and you start drawing here another one, you might find in the future where it is going to be a turning point in the market. Oh, we got another gap over here. What's going on, guys? I don't know. This coronavirus is gonna to kill us. It's on D1. It's on Brent crude. Brent crude, listen, the market opened bloody $10 lower on Brent crude, which is interesting. Quite a big gap. Probably it will going to return other speculators or whoever. Whatever. This guy, that's for sure. Time must match the price every time. The market always, I mean it, is always looking for the balance between price and time. So don't let the others, the bankers, the market makers, to deceive you. Always remember, price and time are equal. We got price and time are equal. Here we got price and here we got time. This is perfect square. That's what WD Gann meant, talking about price and time squaring. So they must be equal in order to go further for the next cycle. So watch my other videos. That's it for today. Watch my other videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.